Check, check, 1, 2, 3, test, test, 1, 2, okay.
So thank you very much for joining the press conference. We start with Australia. We have head coach Mr. Graham Arnold and player number 15, Mr. Mitch Duke. So could we ask a few words for our quarterfinals for tomorrow?
Yes, first of all, it's great to be here. Obviously, South Korea are a very, very good side, and we're looking forward to playing them tomorrow.
Yeah, of course, we're looking forward to the game. All the boys are buzzing to obviously keep progressing in this tournament and looking forward to the challenge that South Korea will bring us.
Thank you very much. First question, I'll open the door to lady over there.
A question for the player, Anna Harrington, Australian Associated Press. Mitch obviously came off the bench last game. Are you fit to start, and how long can you go for after this hamstring injury?
Yeah, no, the body's feeling good. I think it was probably a little bit of a blessing in disguise, getting myself back to great condition. The medical staff within the Socceroos have been amazing, and they've got me back feeling good. Had a good little shift off the bench against Indonesia, and I'm definitely feeling ready to play a full 90 minutes, 120 minutes, whatever is required.
Kader from Bein Sports here in Qatar. For the head coach, how are you planning to take advantage of the extra rest days that your team has had in the past few days?
Yeah, look, I think one of the most important things in a tournament situation is downtime and making sure that the players keep their brain fresh and their mind clear. And so we gave the boys a day off to recover after the Indonesian game. And yeah, the boys are in real good spirits.
Joey Lynch for ESPN Australia. Question for Coach Graham Arnold. Arnie, we've just had Jurgen in here saying that despite the lack of recovery time, to progress in a major tournament is to be willing to suffer and that they will be ready for a battle. I guess, is your side ready for a battle as well?
Of course I'll be ready for the battle. And, you know, you look at their squad, the depth they've got in their squad, he's got a lot of choices. So, but for us, the full focus is on us and ourselves. And boys trained great yesterday, a lot of energy. They know exactly what's expected of them. They know exactly what to do. So we've got a final training session this afternoon where I'll decide the starting lineup. But, you know, we're against a top opponent and we've got to go out there and believe in ourselves. And we've built that belief, and my expectations are always the same, that when we go on that pitch, that we go out there to win.
Graham Davis from Air News Media. Question for you, Coach. We saw at the end of that game between Saudi Arabia and South Korea incredible intensity for about 20 minutes from South Korea. And they've also scored goals, 3 goals in the last 4 games after the 90-minute marks. They can keep going. You said after the Uzbekistan game that you thought both sides looked fatigued. So how is Australia going to cope with a situation you may be fatigued again, especially if it goes into 90 minutes against a team that clearly can keep going?
Yeah, look, it's full focus on ourselves, and you know, as I said, they've got a strong squad, and but again, it's about what we do, and we get our game right. You know, we know their strengths, and we'll deal with them in the best way we can, and we will. And but again, it's about, you know, getting our game right, and I truly believe that you know, the most important thing for us tomorrow is with the ball. You know, defensively, obviously, we'll be well set up, and we've conceded only 1 goal in the 4 games so far, where they've conceded 7. But you know, we've got to make sure that with the ball we're better tomorrow.
This is a question for both Arnie and Juki up there. Overnight, this data breach stuff came out about passports and all the rest of it. Is that a distraction, a concern for you guys heading into this battle? I mean, I usually like to just keep it on the football, but it's come out and it's everywhere in the press back home.
Yeah, look, I'll answer for Mitch as well, Scotty. You know, obviously we're aware of it, but it's no distraction at all. You know, the FA are on to it, and we're just here to focus on the tournament.
Hey guys, Simon Hill, Channel 10. Arnie, this is perhaps the first game at the tournament that Australia are not the overwhelming favourites to win. Does that suit the Socceroos? Is there a sense that the tournament in essence begins here?
No, look, I think, Simon, that, you know, obviously in Asia, us and South Korea are close together in rankings. And, you know, as I said, I expect, you know, they're a very good side, but I expect an improved performance from us. And we have that belief and that energy to go out in the field and really do the nation extremely proud. And that's what we've been building the model on for the last 4 or 5 years, is, you know, not only for ourselves, but making the nation of Australia proud and to inspire kids to become footballers and for the boys to become heroes to those kids. So it's, again, it's focusing and getting our job right.
coming at me everywhere. Juki, this one's for you, mate. You go to the Al Janoub again. I bet you have some amazing memories of that joint. That beautiful header. I mean, it puts a smile on your face just talking about it. Tell us about that, just reflecting on that, and how much you just love taking on these big challenges, wearing that coat of arms on your chest.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've been quite lucky. Qatar's probably been a second home for us for quite a while, even during that COVID period where we kind of used it as our base during World Cup qualifiers. And we've made some special memories here, obviously with the last World Cup as well, and great memories for me individually as well, scoring that goal. And I'm looking forward to making more memories like that in the next match. And, you look forward to the big games as a professional footballer as well, and that's where, it comes down to big moments and big players can step up in those moments, and I'm looking forward to that.
Arnie, Joe Lynch for ESPN again. Another thing we heard in the Korean press conference was how one of their potential advantages in the game was the speed that they have in attack, and you've obviously got a very tall and very strong centre-backs at your disposal, but how will you handle South Korea's pace and acceleration and speed in their attack tomorrow?
Yeah, look, it's also about the pressure that we put on the players that have the ball to play those balls in behind. And that's our intent, is to be in their faces for 90 minutes and put pressure on them. And obviously one of their strengths is their technique, and to take away their technical side of things. And again, the way of doing that is pressuring.
Any more questions?
My question for quote. I read article. It says you called Angie and asked if he can take Sony back. Well, it's impossible. So, what is your plan to defend Sony?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't understand. I couldn't hear. Oh,
yeah, I read the article. Well, it's impossible.
That I called Ange Postecoglou.
Yeah.
What? Nah, it was a joke.
Sorry, I misunderstand.
But I would like it if he did, but it was a joke.
So, just can you tell me just what is your plan to defend Sony and some attackers for Korean?
Yeah, look, obviously they've got some great players, South Korea, and they should be very proud of the what they're doing in the nation of football in South Korea. But it is what it is. We've got to go out there tomorrow and as a team, as a group of players, and get the job done.
Thank you. If no more questions, thank you very much. We look forward to the great match tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.